Mama, you're beautiful tonight. Movie star hair and that black eye. I can't even notice it when you smile so hard through a heartfelt lie.
I feel like, you know, value is put onto the aesthetics of a woman rather than where she's coming from internally, and that's a problem. I feel like a lot of productive older women are like demonised as being like, you know, aggressive or troublesome. But yeah, I feel like men kind of dominate the media in terms of getting information out, and they tend to kind of like control the way that women are represented.
Male dominated. I think when it comes to things like magazines and things like that, and even music videos, it's really about the women and those sort of things, sexualising them. But when it comes to actual jobs, getting high up in the media, it's really dominated by men. And I think they find that maybe women aren't as capable, or maybe I don't think they take women as seriously when it comes to things like that. That's why it's much harder for women to kind of make something of themselves.
With the increase of social media as well, which is still predominantly run by the patriarchy, run by men, I feel that that idea of sexualisation has become a lot more prolific with Facebook, Twitter. Apparently it's an issue in the UK especially.
So obviously male dominated. If you look like to the internal organization of like big structures, I think it would be really hard for us to find like women who are in charge of taking decisions.
The media, definitely, I feel like it's our decision. We should be able to present ourselves in any way that we see fit. If we want to wear a short skirt, wear a short skirt. If we want to, like, you know, we should be able to do that. I feel like everything is so stereotyped these days, and you have to see those stereotypes for what they are. They're conventions. You have to step outside of those conventions and just like become yourself. And that's like a healthy way to live. So you have to be brainwashed by expectations.
It's very wrong, especially for young girls, because they see these women who have been kind of things, they've all been raised in this way where they think they have to look a certain way. And the thing is, it's to look good for men. Maybe they don't realise it themselves, thinking like, it's for myself. But I think a lot of it is from far back, because that's what men want to see. And now that you see it all the time, girls think, if I dress like this, if I wear makeup like this, I get attention. And I think it also brings a lot of competitiveness between women themselves.
When you go into Heat or one of those magazines and there's a picture of a celebrity and they circle a part of the body that doesn't look so good, that irritates me to no end. It promotes negative body image. It's not everyone is flawless. People have pores. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
exactly. People get spots. Big deal.
Obviously not. No, but maybe it's a stupid machinery. I mean, and it's a stupid machinery that we can challenge as well. Media will reproduce whatever is being sold. So maybe the question that we should ask ourselves is like, why is this objectified version of women appears in the media constantly? Why is this the mainstream?
Because it's your own body, you could make your own choices, and it kind of goes both ways. Like, you shouldn't be telling people like you should look like this, you shouldn't have body hair in these parts of your bodies, but then like if you want to do that, it's your choice as well. And like it kind of goes with wearing makeup and stuff like that. Like some feminists will be like, oh, don't wear makeup for boys, like don't you do it to please them. And then there's some people like me who are like, I just like wearing makeup, I'm not doing it to please anyone, I'm doing it because that's what I want. And no one can tell me how to dress and what to do with my body.
When you see like some like sexual assault and rape victims, and you hear a lot of them say, oh well, you dress like this so you're asking for it, things like that. And I think you know, because in TV you see women dressing a certain way provocatively, and they think, oh, you know, if you dress like that, you want it, and I think that's really, really bad.
If women are defining it, then men are going to feel like they have the power to do whatever they want with that. And like this abuse stems from fear because they don't want to be dominated themselves. So obviously like abusers are victims in their own right, but the consequences are cyclical and damaging, and it's dangerous because like women feel like that's their only option, you know? Like I definitely feel like the objectification of women plays a massive role in abuse, definitely.
For sexual harassment, because if you sexualize women so much and expose like males at a young age to that, then they'll start feeling like they're entitled to get that, and that's how people get sexually harassed, just male entitlement. And it kind of works like both ways. Like for females who are sex positive, some guys take advantage of that, like, oh yeah, do what you want, have sex with me if you want, like no one's gonna judge you. And so like you kind of need to be careful about that as well.
And like, you know, like thinking about, you know, like life in general, and it just kind of happens. Like I've always been interested in it, that like I came across Hysteria magazine. I went to the first launch, and I spoke to the editor and told her that I was thinking about writing an article about female genital mutilation, and then I just kind of got like lost in it from that point really, and I started taking it seriously.
I think that more women need empowerment and not feel that being called a feminist is not a negative thing. It doesn't mean I hate men and I think that, you know, they're all horrible people. I just think that this society is so unequal, and we need to realise that there are more chances for us, and that we can feel empowered and confident, and know that we are just as capable.
I feel like I've always been a feminist. Like I grew up in a single parent family, but it was a female household. So anything that we did, yeah, like chores around the house, DIY, all those kind of little things that are kind of stereotypically male, we had to do. There was no excuse. It was like, oh, I'm a girl, I can't do this. You had to do it, no excuses. So I've always come in with that mindset that I've always been equal to a man.